All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. We're about to get into some of this Trump-Desantis beef we got going on, or at least supposed beef. They really trying to make it, they really want to make it seem like Trump and DeSantis are, arguing or not getting along. They're trying to blow up the things that Trump is saying as so bad, but it's just, to me, it just kind of seems like political banter. But this video is titled, Trump Calls DeSantis an Average Republican Governor in Statement After Midterm Elections. Now, we finna get into this. I got another clip as well after this. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe while you're here watching. Now, let's roll it.
In a statement released by former President Donald Trump Thursday, he takes aim at Governor Ron DeSantis. He starts by referring to him as Ron DeSanctimonious, the nickname he coined last Saturday.
Trump at 71, Ron DeSanctimonious at 10%.
Then goes on to call him a, quote, average governor with great public relations. Part of the statement reads, Ron came to me in desperate shape in 2017. He was politically dead, losing in a landslide to a very good agriculture commissioner, Adam Putnam. Ron had low approval, bad polls, and no money. But he said if I would endorse him, he could win. I endorsed him. It was as though, to use a bad term, a nuclear weapon went off. The former president also mentioned South Florida specifically, claiming he was the reason DeSantis won governor the first time in 2018, saying when votes were being stolen by the corrupt election process in Broward County and Ron was going down 10,000 votes a day, along with now Senator Rick Scott, I sent in the FBI and the U.S. attorneys, and the ballot theft immediately ended. Just prior to them running out of the votes necessary to win, I stopped his election from being stolen. It's a definite change in tone from what he said about DeSantis in an interview with CBS 4 this past weekend.
And no, I've always had a very good relationship with him, really, but let's see what happens.
Well, if the things that he just described are true, the things that he wrote saying that he helped them out here and there, they had to have a good relationship prior and leading up to whatever beef it is, because he wouldn't be helping him. Trump wouldn't have helped DeSantis if they didn't have a good relationship. Now, I like DeSantis. I just visited Florida not too long ago, and I had a blast. So, I mean, I know I don't live there, but from what it seems like, he's doing good things in the state. He won pretty handily over there. They love him down there. He the man in Florida. But I do think Trump is still the man on the national scale, though, of course. But we're about to get into DeSantis responding to a few of Trump's comments. All right, so let's roll this clip.
What you think about Trump's big announcement and some of the less than flattering comments he has made about you?
Well, one of the things I've learned in this job is when you're leading, when you're getting things done, yeah, you take incoming fire. That's just the nature of it. I roll out of bed in the morning. I've got corporate media outlets that have a spasm, just the fact that I'm getting up in the morning, and it's constantly attacking. And this is just what's happened. I don't think any governor got attacked more, particularly by corporate media, than me over my 4-year term. And yet, I think what you learn is all that's just noise. And really what matters is, are you leading? Are you getting in front of issues? Are you delivering results for people? And are you standing up for folks? And if you do that, then none of that stuff matters. And that's what we've done. We focused on results and leadership. And, at the end of the day, I would just tell people to go check out the scoreboard from last Tuesday night. The fact of the matter is, the fact of the matter is, it was the greatest Republican victory in the history of the state of Florida. And it wasn't just the best governor victory. Of course, it was that. But we swept in super majorities in the Florida legislature. We have 85 Republicans out of 120 in our state house. We've never had that many before. We have 28 senators out of 40 that are Republicans. Never had that many. And honestly, they could have had 29 if they would have done the Osceola one. We won Osceola County at the top of the ticket, and I think we probably could have done that. So you see that. You see the school boards. We're electing all these great people to school boards. We had 16 Republican members of the U.S. House from Florida. Now we have 20. going up there. So that's four seats right there. So at the end of the day, I think people respond to the leadership. They respond to the results. And so that's why, even though I know anytime I do anything and you're over the target, you're going to face incoming. That's just the nature of it. But that's not ultimately what matters to people. What matters to people is, are you standing up for them? Are you leading? And are you getting things done?
That was a great speech and a great comeback. I mean, he didn't even really take any jabs at Trump, but I mean, Ron DeSantis is very, very well spoken, and he's effective. Like that has to play a lot to his appeal. Like he said, he's not really too worried about the drama. Whenever I hear him speak on a topic, it sounds like he's actually passionate about it. It doesn't sound like it's political theater. Now, I know every politician has the gift of gab. You know what I'm saying? You have to have the gift of gab. You got to be able to sell a lie a little bit if you want to be in politics. But I think DeSantis is, other than Trump, DeSantis is would be a great runner up in my opinion, just based off what he's doing with Florida. I think he could magnify that and make the whole country better. Now, I think Trump is still, in terms of the Republican Party, he's still like the godfather, at least in terms of popularity. I don't think even DeSantis will be able to become more popular than Trump in the next 2 years, take him out and beat him. A lot of people think that Trump deserve to get his second term. So how many people want to see him come and serve his second term? Like, I don't think as good as as bright as DeSantis is, me personally, I don't think he could beat Trump in a presidential run or in a primary, but we'll see. At the end of the day, I don't really think that there's any serious beef. I personally think that we need to be working together and not beefing. But this, I don't think is serious beef. I think Trump is just doing Trump, and DeSantis doesn't even really seem bothered by it at all. Like you said, he's just gonna keep on doing his thing, being effective, watching his numbers rise, and Trump's about to announce his run for presidency. DeSantis might not even want to run for president. He seems to like what he's doing down in Florida. But let me know what you think about this, you guys. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Till next time, you guys, I'm out. Peace.